Yes. Showing up and showing out. Serious about this elevation today. Taking it serious. Showing up. All of the claps for that. It's not easy to keep showing up. Today, we are talking about the third eye chakra again. Day 6. We've covered all of the basics. This is your vision. This is your sight. This is your magical gifts are located within this chakra. So, how do you feel? You feeling magical? Psychic? You paying attention? Are you noticing the patterns? Are you thinking of your dreams? Are you manifesting your dreams? Check-in time. How do you feel? Well, you know, this chakra is all about symbolism, so I thought today would be a good day to come on as what I'm going to be later when I take my kids out. A cat. Not just any cat. A black cat. Black cats have a lot of symbolism, right? Both positive and negative. And because matter does something different depending on the observer, I would suggest that you make your thoughts about black cats positive. Now, around the country, around the world, people look at these black cats differently. On the positive side, good luck. See a black cat on your doorstep? That means prosperity is coming. Good luck seeing a black cat. So this is your good luck today. Right? Black cats are also known to be mysterious and intuitive and protective. So this is your protection. I'm sending it your way right now. Sending prosperity your way right now. Tapping into my black cat and sending it right now to you. Take that, take that, take that. All of that good energy. Shout out to Ralph Smart. Yeah. So today we're talking about clearing the mind. Do you know how to clear your mind? What's on your mind? Is it clear already? Does it need to be cleared? Do you know what to do? If you want to clear your mind, you're going to have to sit quietly with yourself. And if you sit quietly with yourself and it's not quiet, then you're going to have to unpack all of that. Okay? You're going to have to unpack those conversations, those thoughts. Now, the key is to let it go. Okay? Now, there's a couple ways that you can let things go. So if you're sitting quietly with yourself and whatever kind of negative thoughts come up, you can either look at them as pressure. You say, that was pressure. Identify, that was pressure. Move on. Alright? For the most traumatic things, that was pressure. You're a superhero. This is what's got you to this point. That was pressure. Let it go. Right? Move on to the next thought. And on to the next thought. And on to the next thought. Until finally, it's quiet. You're not thinking about any of that stuff anymore. It's things that you have to handle. Things that you have to do. Quickly reroute your mind. Reroute your mouth too. Reroute whatever you're thinking about and turn it into something positive or at least solution oriented, and then let it go. It's all about letting it go. And then finally, after you handle all of that stuff that's going on in your mind, you're going to notice that it gets really quiet. But only for a minute, because once it gets really quiet, then that's when this other voice comes in. That's when you hear that other voice. When you don't have all of that stuff on your mind anymore, the other voice comes in. And this other voice may have a lot to say if you're listening. Those who have ears to hear. What I always tell people is, if you have a question, ask it. Eventually, it's going to show up in your reality. It might show up in a quiet moment like that. Or maybe you think of the question during that quiet moment, and then it shows up later on in your life. You just have to be paying attention. Remember, this chakra is all about paying attention. What are you paying attention to? I hope it's black cats. I hope it's a black cat today. Anyway, that is how you clear your mind. So clear your mind so some of those other divine thoughts can come in. Clear your mind. I'm keeping it quick, short, and easy. You know, we on the steps again today because we're taking this journey. We're taking it serious. I had to pull a card. We gotta get a card. Gotta get a card. Alright. There's one card to help you clear your mind. One card that helps with clearing the mind. What do we need to know today? All this good luck. What are you seeing? What do we need to know when it comes to clearing the mind? Clearing the mind, clearing the mind. What should we know? Relationships, intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. Got them hands again. Hands been a hot topic. What number is that? Number 9. Spirituality and completion. That's proper on the 6th day. Alright? 9, 6. That's proper. And this is your sacral chakra, which I also like to relate to Fridays because it is associated with Venus and love. So take that, take all of that orange, eat all of that up, and let's just read and see what else. I'm gonna come in here. How to clear your mind of all of the chatter. Chatter. Relationships. Honor the beauty and the sacred in your relationships. Windows of soulful connection, mirrored reflections into yourself. In the Mayan language, there is a phrase of reverent greeting that acknowledges one of the greatest gifts we bring to each other in relationship. The phrase is "en la cache," and it means "I am another yourself." Similar to the Indian greeting Namaste, "en la cache" is a recognition of the divine within each individual. This card is an invitation to consider your relationships with self and others, and in this way, to see those around you in their highest light and to acknowledge yourself within this light. Stop for a moment and reflect upon your primary relationships with friends, loved ones, family, and colleagues. Consider the balance of energy exchange, the emotional wants and needs that each relationship gives and receives from you. Now is a good time to expand your respect for yourself and those with whom you share relationships. Look for the things that are great about your relationship and why you love the people you do. Explore your level of giving and your willingness to receive. Who do you hold back energy from, and who do you perhaps overgive to? In compensation for some insecurities or for loss of fear. It is time to honor the beauty and the sacred in your relationships. Acknowledge your own needs and wants and honor the needs of others. Look for the hidden gifts in each other. Accept each person for who they are without trying to change or control them. Empower yourself to be with those who inspire you and to inspire those you are with. Recognize each relationship as a mirror reflection and a doorway to a greater realization of your true self. Life is relationships. Support each other to grow and shine. You want to know how to clear your mind? Fix your relationships with people. Honor your relationships with people. I guarantee you, you will have way less to unpack in your mind. Be a lot easier. Boom. Boom. I think that's pretty clear, right? So what that be? No affirmation? No affirmation? Anyway, CCO.